What's going on, folks? Simulation for the Nation here, and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. It is June, it's cloudy as you can see, but we have got a busy day ahead because, if you look at our bank balance there, we have been crushing contracts like there are no tomorrow. We just finished two harvesting of spinach and one spraying, which pushed us over to £216,934, which is great. We have some cattle to sell very soon, we're just waiting for their health to kick back up again. But some of these lot will be going away as well, just to continue to further increase that cash pile. But what it means is that we can now actually buy our field that we were looking for. As you can see, there's not much there that we need. Now, we were always looking into... Excuse me, get myself into the right place here. We were always looking into one of the fields around here, be it either 9, 7, 6, or 8, or even 6, 7, 8, 9. But this one's too expensive because there's a lot of land there, land that we wouldn't really make the most use of. This one is too small. Just for 119,000 there. The field that we need isn't big enough, and let's remind ourselves the reason we're doing this is because we need more grassland, we need more fodder. So we're looking into that one. This field right here, number 7, is a good contender at 185,000. But again, quite a big chunk of land there that's not being used and also down by the river. Which means, for me, the logical option is farmland 8. Now, farmland 8 is about 200,000, 198,000 pounds, which we, of course, can afford, and we've got ourselves a little bit of a buffer there as well. And it doesn't have any crop in there at the moment, which is important, because if we buy the field, I want to get it drilled with grass so it can start growing, so we can get a cut off it before the summer's over, really. That's the main plan. This field down here, 4 and 5, is ready for a second cut. We might well get into that, start mowing that down this afternoon as well. But the first thing we're going to do is spend all that hard-earned money, buy this field of land, and oh, does that feel good? Why has now finances changed? There you go, £19,198 left. So, it took a long time, took a lot of effort to get there, but we are there. Now, what we want to do, we have been doing a few different things. Now, I just gave all of our equipment a bit of a wash down, because like I said, it has been used quite a bit. The drill's going to go straight into this, because we do, like I say, want to get some grassland or some grass seeds put straight into there. And then we'll also get the sprayer out, because it is full of weeds, so we'll get that sprayed off, and then hopefully that will be good too. And then we can really try and kick this forward. There's a little bit of stuff I want to do around the yard as well, but that's not priority number 1. And we can get to that as soon as we have a lot of this other bits and pieces done. No, we don't have anything bigger than this that we could use, like any kind of air seeder or a harrow. And quick look at the old sales, there's nothing there. Now, you could, in theory, if we find our grassland. There you go. In theory, you could use something that looks a little bit like this to drill it as well. It's a little bit wider, and that would work. Now, to rent such a thing, actually, it's not that expensive to rent it, is it? Do you know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to add that on there. It's 3,500, which makes it too expensive for us to purchase annoyingly. Our balance has dropped by about 5k somehow. Anyway. You know, that might well be something we look to buy at some stage sooner rather than later. Just not right now. But let's get ourselves ready to roll here. Anyway, we want to change that to grass. There you go. I'm going to leave this here for right now because we're going to stick the John Deere, which still has row crops on. Now, we've fertilized fields 2 and 3 as well. And we are ready for any more contracts should they come through. But we'll stick the sprayer on because it did have a bit of herbicide in the tank there, which was that tank there. And we are going to just refill that again and use it on our brand new field. And then we could look to get some fences up as well and turn it into an actual field of our own now, which is what I always love to do. So the plan for the rest of the day will be that we get this done. Hopefully we can get the fencing put up there as well. And then also sell off some of those cattle. That's going to be the key thing to do. Somehow, I got myself stuck on a support frame. How on earth? Nailed it. that way as well. And let's get this field all sorted out. We can start getting it established and turn it into one of our own fields here. Take 2, because I definitely didn't forget to fill up the tank with herbicide. I'd love to see that. That should do it, one would hope. Now I want to get the rest of those calves taken away today as well, because they are about 10 months old, so they're in that sweet spot. We're going to let them get a little bit older, but they're also flying through fodder, and I could do with just slowing that rate down until we get the rest of it cut. But yeah, that will be the plan. Alright. So yeah, we'll get a hedgerow put around this field as well. We'll really enclose it in and make it feel a little bit more genuine, I think. A little bit more like it's our field. And there you go. Let's get my steering assist sorted out here as well. Got a few issues with some controls there, it seems, but we're going. Never mind. Shouldn't take too long to spray off there, but it's nice to slowly start to grow your own farm out. We've done a lot of contracts in the last 24, 36 hours. So we'll probably take a bit of a step back from those for a few days and get our own field work done, to be honest. But it'll be good to get this drilled, good to get this taken care of, and then we can, I think we'll be in a good position that we can actually start to expand our own farming system and setup. Because if we can get, say, 2 to 3 cuts per field per year, that'll leave us in a great situation. And I think we're not too far off that at the moment, so that's good. So we got in the other fields there, we got one in April, it's now June, we'll take the second one off today. July, August, maybe September, so that's 3 cuts there. That's absolutely magnificent. 45 bales from ish 36, yeah, like kind of 54 bales I would say, from that one field, assuming the yield stays the same, which is pretty good, pretty manageable. And I've cultivated this field a few times and it never gets put back into a crop, weirdly. It always just stays as it is. I even thought at some point about putting another large pasture out into here. But until we get another crop of, another field on top of this one to grow grass in, we just can't afford it, unfortunately. Maybe we can put a little one somewhere, but right now, no, we really need to keep this for ourselves. We'll get this all sprayed up. We'll get the drill ready to go as well, and then we'll look into starting to take away some cattle where we can. And then, yeah, like I say, mowers on, and we're good to go. We might need to put the larger wheels back onto the John Deere just so we can get everything done today. Because I think the mower might have to go into this tractor here, but we'll see. It's good to be busy on our own stuff, though, that is for sure. So we'll see how we get going. Okay, so we're done. We're going to go and drop off this sprayer. Thinking we might just, given the time and given where we are in June, I think we might leave the mowing of the silage over the road there until tomorrow. Priority has to be getting this field set up in a way, so we'll get the drill into that one and we'll make sure we're all good. But yeah, that definitely has to be our go-to. And then we can stick the stock trailer onto here and we'll go and move some cattle around again, go and get that all taken care of. Be nice to get that done. First thing we'll do as well is drop off this, unload this sprayer. Can't see a thing, there you go. And then we'll tuck this back into the corner out of the way. Somehow missing that. The beam that I hit last time around. Okay, again, look at the water droplets on the exhaust. I've just washed this down recently. It looks just superb. Very, very good indeed. Look at these calves bouncing around, looking great for it as well. Ready to go. Let's see how they are looking. They could do with increasing this health a little bit, get a bit more money in for them. So we'll probably leave it until we get the drilling done at least. It should be fine. every hour, because they still have food, they're still looking good there, so every hour their health will kick back up again, because I need to get better at feeding everything at the end of the day, because overnight is where everything drops to 0, and that really really starts to haunt me and haunt my value, so that's what we'll be looking into doing there. Okay, well, we'll go and get into the field, start off with a bit of drilling here, and then also get the field boundary set up, and we're away. We're on the other side where the door is. Should have enough seed. It tends to last an awful long time, so we're going to give it a blast. See how it goes. So if we drill today, it'll start growing in August, fertilizer in August, maybe September we might get a crop off here, which would be awesome. If not, it'll definitely be October, which would be still a good additional grass to have. Alright. So let's get steer and assist set up here again. Make it nice and efficient. Steer and assist, that looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should about do it. Alright, just clocked into 5 hours in the T7 as well. Getting a lot of work done with this now. Really has been invaluable. Costing a lot of money on the daily for financing, but we do one decent valued contract a day just to take care of this and the Merlot, and then we're set. And then anything else that we'll do is all for the farm revenue, really, which does seem to work out quite nicely indeed. I always like to go a little bit further than perhaps necessary. Okay, so we're going to push through this drill in, and then when we finish it all up there, we get everything drilled, we'll come back and we'll make this field a little bit more stock proof, a little bit safer, put some hedges up around the outside or some fences or something, and make it just look a little bit more, I want to say almost acceptable to my liking.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the farm. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Feast is the spot. To take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky-tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, our feet in the water, top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron or a beer in a cup. Girl, I can hook you up. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bars. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky-tonk, beneath the big blue sky. We live it up, we got it down. Here's the feeling alright.
Well, we're absolutely flying through this field. I'd say we're a good halfway through now. Somewhere like that. Absolutely destroying it. It's going to rain soon as well, so it'll be nice to get this done before the rain rolls through. And then, yeah, we might even stick it onto the worker now. Just get this finished off so we can then go and crack on with a bit of the cattle hauling. But we'll see what they were looking like. It might need a little bit longer, another hour or so, just to continue to creep up that health. But we'll see. It won't take too much longer to get this all done anyway. But yeah, good progress being made. The seed usage here is very minimal. I think we're at like 80 litres already, which means next to nothing. Well, things took a little bit of a turn for worse here. It is pretty grim, and we are mauling it in. Look at the tyres. They are pretty sloppy. However, we've got 2 headlands left to go, and then it's done. Don't need to worry about it anymore, and we will move on. So we're just going to try and make this a neat, tidy job where we can, and then get the heck out of here. But yeah, it is... Oh, it's a little sticky. So I don't think we'll be rolling it then, not anytime soon. Maybe in August we'll give it a bash, but right now at least no, we'll just keep going. And then we can hopefully, all being well, like I say, July, August it'll be growing. Maybe August we might be able to get something off it, but more than likely it'll be September. And then we can, make sure there's nothing coming that way. Yeah, hope to reap our reward in September then, that'll be pretty neat. It's about making sure you get right into these corners as well. Do a good job, you don't really want to miss any spots. And with the GPS, and there we go. I think what we're going to do is put a fence around the outside because I haven't got the right types of hedges that I'd like here to make it look good. But then we'll make put some trees in there as well and just make it look a little bit more blended in, I think, because it would need something up there. And yeah, job done. All of those contracts done and dusted there, really worthwhile. And then we'll finish this up, and all being well, like I say, there we'll try and take some of those the beef away as well this afternoon and get them set up with for the next cycle. Can't believe how little seed this uses. There must be a patch coming in for it at some stage, because I think right now for this whole field that we're nearly finished, we started about 860, 870 litres. So I've barely used 200 litres of seed for an entire field. It just doesn't really work out there. It is depending upon what you're growing as well. It can be a bit of a cheat code really, especially for crops like OSR. Perfect, okay, away we go. It does look like it's getting a little bit worse though, doesn't it? I have to say that. Nothing like drowning out a field of grass seeds as you've just drilled them in there, but needless to say, it's that's what we're doing. Oh, and that's pretty cool. Wheels that are running on the grass are being cleaned up there versus the wheels that are on the soil are definitely not on the drill. That's pretty neat to see. Tractor wheels are just all filthy. And whilst we don't have any kind of hedges up there, we can get right into the corner, onto the road, cause a mess, and then act like it wasn't us. I do like how quickly the tyres start to clean off though when you get back onto the grass there. That's really neat. It's a nice little touch. Really good example of GPS working here for you. Plugging the field boundary, fantastic. And again, you can see it. Look at the tractor wheels now as well. That's superb. That is really well designed, actually. Very, very impressive. Oh, it's getting a bit grayer in places, actually. All right, with that, we are all but done. I think there's a little bit there. I want to just take a bit of a run up. Got a little bit too wet, maybe shouldn't have gone in there. Oh well, it's done now. And then we can fold up the drill and get out of here. We'll just go and sling it around the corner here and put it onto the yard. Probably gonna need to wash down again, but hey, we're done. It's the main thing. So we'll put that away in a moment here. What we do need to think about though is let's have a quick look at the cattle again, see where they're at, see if they're good to go yet. Probably a bit longer still. Oh, the food's run out. Rubbish. We're gonna have to fix that and then get them away. Okay, that's gonna change it. That's why we need to get them away, because it's costing so much at the moment. We just don't have enough feed. Are these silage bills yet ready yet or not? Otherwise, it's gonna be a trip to buy more fodder. They're not ready yet. No. Brilliant. Okay. First things first then, let's buy in another load of silage bales. Probably gonna be tomorrow now by the time they get sold, just because of the you need to get the health back up there. What do these lot like? They've got food for now. I'm not sure if we've got enough money to actually put that fence up yet, but we'll try. Look at it, absolutely lashing down as well. I feel like as well, silage bales, we might need to also get a tether at some point just so we can vary between having hay and silage, so we're not always stuck waiting for silage to ferment. It has taken, what, 2 months so far and it's still not ready. So yeah, having to rely on buying bales, and whereas if we'd made hay, sure, it's an extra step, well, it's a step in the process that we don't have at the moment with the tether, but it would, ooh lord, it would get past that for sure. Always problems though on this farm, but we're fixing them slowly but surely. There we go. And that IBC of chemicals there, that's probably about a third full, I would say, at the moment. Anyway, we'll get these two, we'll put 2 of these bales in to feed those cattle, get them ready to go, and then we can, or at least stop them fading and get them back on the turn, and then we'll look into the landscaping here. Do what we can, at least for right now. We don't want to go in through this first gateway because I feel like it's going to take those top 2 bales, and they don't need that, so we'll go in around the corner. Alright, there's one. We'll stick another one in there as well because they are the largest pen, I think, at the moment. Or certainly the largest, oldest pen. If that makes any kind of sense. Take that one away, put it into there as well. And then a little bit of a panic over there. We'll just have to wait a few more hours really to get that health back up, to get that value for the cattle back up to where it needs to be. But these 2 we'll just stick in the shed. So all being well, they will start to go back up in value, rather than 777. We'll get those up to, because their health fell down at 27%. They were at like 44 or 45%. So we'll keep that going. We'll keep an eye on them and get them as high as possible. Might need to sell them in the morning now. It is what it is. These folks right here probably going to need another bale at some point. But anyway, with the limited funds that we have, let's see what we can do over here. It's going to be into fences, and it's going to be, where's it gone? This one. There's a gateway there already, so let's stick with that. Oh, she's going to be expensive though. Oh, is she ever. A few more contracts, I think, to get this all done. Oh my word. Definitely a few more contracts. So we will keep pushing through with those. It's all been drilled up now anyway, and we'll make it look as pretty as we can, and get it all finished off nice and quickly. But we've got our land. The effort was there. We've managed to get through to purchase this extra field. So hopefully Give it another couple of months of getting ourselves set up here and we'll be completely self-sustainable and we won't have to buy any more fodder in. It's pouring down with rain, so we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching as always. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. I've been Simulation for the Nation and we'll see you all in the next one. Catch you later.